Alanna, Adam, Tara, it's so good to see you three. Y'all had me cracking up on Crossing Swords. I'm really excited to talk to y'all three because y'all's characters were really, for me, the backbone of all the comedy in this show. So, what, what attracted you to this show? What did you find funniest?
Everything. It's such a breath of fresh air to be an adult and actually get to lend your voice to adult animation. It's one of the most unique shows I have ever seen, and I'm so proud to be a part of it. We all are.
Yeah, how about for you, Adam? Because one of the funny parts for me was just having friends over and having them walk by and just hearing the dialogue on the show. They're like, "What the heck are you watching?" Adam, how about for you? What attracted you to the show?
Well, I think like most of us, we're coming from shows where the language isn't this. Like I was playing a talking horse on She-Ra, and there were no F-bombs or alludings to human juice. So this is one of those parts that you just like you jump in with both feet. And I mean, seeing the breakdown of just the world was exciting first. Knowing it's stop motion, which I've been like oddly obsessed with since Robot Chicken came out, even before that. So to be a part of a show that's doing it that way, and then the cast, man, I think most of it was laid out. So I just kind of got to go through and be like, man, this is a wish list for any Jew that doesn't celebrate Christmas to be a part of a show that's this star-studded. So I got lucky.
I mean, for me, as soon as I saw the title I was in, it's so funny and irreverent and unexpected. And of course, Seth Green, anything he puts his name to, is going to be funny and clever. And of course, it's fun to be able to do adult comedy in the animation world, but it's not just gratuitous for the sake of it. Like his stuff is all so clever and funny, and it's fun to watch. I mean, I was laughing. I mean, I laugh at myself. Do you guys laugh at yourselves?
Oh yeah,
it's so much fun. Funny. It is my once a week therapy.
Exactly. That's one thing I like about it. With everything going on, like I just wanted something like really chill and kind of in a way like mindless, I guess you could say, and like
dude, yes, you're exactly right.
Mindful mindlessness, yes.
Yeah, I think any good comedy doesn't, sets it up, and that's what I was saying earlier. Like, just come at me left and right with a bunch of jokes. Give me enough of an understanding of the world and the characters. Allow me to get on board with them and like them all, and then just come at me with giggles.
For sure, it's a roller coaster ride on another planet, but it's a good one.
Absolutely, for sure. So I want to talk about the inspiration for y'all's characters, because Ruben, he's like a Robin Hood wannabe. Queen Tulip, you're so promiscuous, and Coral, you're just a badass at sea. What was the inspiration for y'all's characters?
Helen Mirren. Adam, go.
Really?
Yes. I mean, I naturally sound like Dick Van Dyke when I'm doing a British accent. It's horrible. So I had to YouTube a lot of Helen Mirren interviews, and I was like, there she is. Okay, boom, let's do this. Adam?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So I usually try to think about people in my life that I can like emulate, because I feel like I've just been blessed with meeting just a full cast of characters in life. And there's a couple guys that I have no problem shouting them out: Jesse Mose and Kenye Tillman. These guys were the first guys when I was in 7th grade, they were in 8th grade, that basically wore white beaters and smoked cigarettes and like actively were sexually active. And I think Jesse Mose even I think he might have even been banging a teacher. Needless to say, these guys were too cool for school, but at that stage in life, you don't have any sort of like perception or wherewithal to know that they're not that cool. So you're just like, man, Kanye, dude, that guy, he's got so many cargo shorts. Like you think anything's cool just because it's him. And Ruben, I feel like, captures some of that stuff, where he walks around with this like, ignorance is bliss. He thinks he's cool. He's looking through a different set of goggles. He looks down on the poor, but he's a likable douchebag. And those are the characters I definitely gravitate towards, because I feel bad for him.
The orphan scene was hilarious where they beat him.
Oh, I mean, yeah, do not call me that. Yeah.
How about for you, Tara?
I'm just thinking like how tortured of a soul Adam is. Like I have new sympathy for you now.
Oh no. Oh, well, you know what this
No.
is.
Now, for me, whenever there's an audition for an animated character, they give you a drawing and they give you a character description. Sometimes you'll get a show Bible to get the vibe of the world that they live in. And then you as the voice actor has to try to come up with what you think production kind of wants from that character. And I'm in my home studio right now where I'll do like 2 or 3. I won't send it till it's perfect. I'll edit it myself. And sometimes I spend way too long on something, but like I have to know like I'm sending exactly what I want them to hear. And then with that said, when you get into the studio, often they'll tweak it by a few ages or change the accent or change the gender or whatever. And you have to kind of be ready. And Coral was just such already a well flushed out character that I automatically saw her, saw who she was. I guess took my inspiration from any of that archetype of like some swashbuckling pirate, but some kick-ass chick kind of all merged together. And she's so much fun to play. I mean, aside from the swearing, just she's so badass and she's such an asshole and it's just fun.
You are brilliant in this, Tara. You are absolutely brilliant.
All 3 of y'all were brilliant. Thank you so much for sitting down with me today. Crossing Swords is now on Hulu. Great job, y'all.
Thank you.
Don, you're the man. Thanks, player.
Take care, sweetie.
Take care, y'all.